Good morning, people. It is 7 a.m. I'm exhausted. The baby did not sleep well last night. He was crying for like an hour. We finally just gave him some Tylenol and breastfed him and put him back to sleep. I'm going to get fingerprinted today to get my dependent pass so that I can stay in Kenya legally, because the tourist visa is no longer, a viable way to stay here. So that's what I'm doing up early this morning. So I finished with my dependent pass appointment, and now I came to treat myself to some breakfast. I'm at Art Cafe in town on Kenyatta Avenue, in the Sirova Stanley Hotel. It's actually really, really beautiful. I've never been inside this Art Cafe, but it's beautiful. It's like absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna have some breakfast. Okay, apparently this is the next big thing.
The author also.
Say that again?
The author.
Oh, the author.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean Vong. Okay, we're gonna add this to the reading list next time. If I buy it now, I won't be able to come back. So
No, it's good. You take what you.
Let me have a reason to come back.
Yeah.
I already have this, but they have the pretty cover, which I don't have. So I'm tempted to get the one with the pretty cover. Mine looks like that. Cool.
And a lot of women, young girls like this.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she's a feminist.
She's great.
She talks to that energy.
Let me actually buy this right now quickly, because we share the same name.
Yeah.
That's my name too.
Ijeoma.
Yeah.
You're from Nigeria.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me also buy this.
We have big Nigerian friends.
Yeah. So I ended up buying 3 books. I love books. And now I'm gonna look for some gift bags. Okay, let me just take the umbrella.
This umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, what a productive morning. I was able to do my dependent pass, have some breakfast, buy some books, found Jonathan a shirt for our family holiday photo shoot, bought gift bags to use to package up products for my closet sale. Like, it was a really productive morning, and it's only 10:30. Like, there's a lot you can do when you get out of bed before. I feel like I usually get out of bed at like 9. So it's a whole like 2 hours that I'm missing every day. I'm still exhausted, but I just feel so accomplished. Like, I just did so much. So yeah, gonna head home now because I'm pretty much done for the day. So I am back from my adventures. I mean, so I haven't really spent a lot of time in town, which is like downtown Nairobi, because I feel like every time I'm like, oh, that there's something in town I want to go, Jonathan's like, you can't go to town by yourself, right? And so now that I have actually gone to town by myself, like, it's actually totally fine. Like, it's perfectly fine. I think that there's a reputation, and I'm sure it's like called for, but a lot of Kenyans will be like, no, don't go to town by yourself, or when you go to town, like, don't say anything because your accent will like make you a target, or like night robbery. But I feel like it is like any urban city. Nairobi is just like any urban city where we walk around, you need to be vigilant. That's why I wasn't really like recording like with my phone all out, but it's just like any other city. Like, I kind of feel like the fear of town is a little overblown, and I'm sure I'm gonna get flack for this, but having lived in, don't break that. Oh, sweetie, don't break that. Okay, thank you. Having lived in New York, having like walked around the streets of Harlem at like 3 a.m., like, I feel like I have street smarts and street savvy. And I also think that something that probably differentiates me from like some other like foreign people is that, you know, I actually look like I'm from here. That's one of the benefits of living in a predominantly majority black country. It's like, I don't look like I'm different. It's until I like speak that I'm different. So maybe if I was white, then I would like stick out more, or like, but like no one cares who I am. No one is like seeing me on the streets of Kenyatta Avenue and being like, oh, like, I don't know, like, she's a target. Obviously, I did not, you know, carry any of my designer bags. I just carried a really simple tote bag. Like, didn't, you know, dress in a way that would bring attention to myself. So all these things are just like basic street smarts. But I say all of that to say that, like, I do think that some of my son's about to break. Those bottle brush trees that I put on the TV. Okay, let's just. Really? Are you done? Are you done? Okay. So I do feel like a little bit of the like anxiety, or like you have to go with someone who speaks Swahili, is a little bit overblown. Like, I think y'all are doing a little bit the most. And can you not touch this? This is not a good idea to set up shop here, but hopefully. Crazy. The other thing I wanted to say is that I do kind of feel like this sentiment, my parents kind of did the same thing when we were growing up, where, you know, we would want to go to Nigeria, even a little bit, not when we were young, but I remember when I was in college and I was going to Nigeria for the first time by myself, like, my parents were really nervous and were really scared. And they were like, oh, like, make sure you call this person, like, do this and do this. And it's like, it's actually okay. Like, it's okay. I do feel like there's a little bit of, like, when we tell people to be afraid of places that we're from or places that we spend time in, then I do think that it kind of takes away from someone's experience. So I don't feel like I've had like an authentic Kenyan experience because I haven't roamed the streets of town, like, I don't know, like looking for stuff. So yeah, just wanted to say that. I get that people are being protective, but I do feel like sometimes if you're overprotective, then you can really like dampen people's experiences. So I felt great this morning, roaming around by myself. I mean, I was roaming like aimlessly. I was like walking with purpose. It felt really good to just like be out and about, like in the heart of Nairobi and not, you know, and not in like the leafy suburbs that I usually spend my time in. So that was my morning. And now I am going to package up some of these things that I sold for the closet sale and ship them out because they're going out tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching today. Wow. Let me go play with this kid. Bye.